Hi there, you are watching a presentation for Lesson 9, course CRT 370 Security Plus. My name is Greg Fourie and I'll be narrating this presentation, with special mention to Randall Evans for the research information and Melanie Brashaw for slideshow creation. Our selected topic is proxy servers, what they are, their main purpose, why we use them, and how they work. We will then learn about Squid, a popular open source proxy recommended the world over and recognized as the de facto for proxies. We will also learn about whitelisting and its use. What is a proxy? A proxy is basically a hardware or software device placed between a group of users needing the internet and the internet itself. Its main purposes are to 1. Protect the inside network, 2. Improve performance of the internet content served, and 3. To enforce a company's web use policies. The main types of proxies include forward and reverse proxy. In a forward proxy, internal requests for the web is handled by the proxy server and masks the user so the request looks like it originated from the proxy itself and not the user or device. This adds security to the network by providing anonymity. It reduces the nature of and amount of information a potential hacker will get trying to compromise a targeted network. A forward proxy can also provide a caching service, which means it can store frequently accessed internet content locally, which makes it faster for other users to access the same content. Depicted here is a diagram of the role of a forward proxy. Note that the client computer is protected from directly communicating with the internet. The other main type of proxy is a reverse proxy. It usually faces inwards to a private network and is used as a front end to permit, control, and protect access to services on an internal server. All traffic from the internet destined for a server on the private network must go through this reverse proxy. Other tasks a reverse proxy performs, or combination of each, are the following: encryption or SSL acceleration, load balancing, compression, security, or extranet publishing. Here we see three computers, let's say home users on the net, accessing an online store like yummyfudge.com. They must go through a reverse proxy to receive what deliciousness the web server has to offer. Proxies can work in a few different ways. Client PCs get the proxy info automatically from a server, no user intervention required, or by needing an app running on a local PC, or by subscribing to a VPN connection with a needed username and password. Basically, a proxy acts as a middleman to protect your identity from the server you are acquiring a service from. Proxies are used for a few good reasons. Its most common use is to access websites anonymously. Another important use is to filter internet content. Schools and businesses often require this to enforce access policies. It's also used to speed up internet access through caching of web pages. It can be used to eavesdrop. Government departments use information gathered from proxies to flag and trace perpetrators of illegal activities, such as how to build a bomb. Proxies can also be used for a few not so good reasons. One example is by bypassing government-imposed filters to access censored content. One of the most popular open source proxy servers is called Squid. Squid is actually free software released under the GNU General Public License. It runs on Unix-based systems, and there is also a port available for Windows. Squid offers the following features or modes: forward proxy, which is the basic or foundation mode; interception mode, which allows invisible functionality with regards to users; reverse proxy mode, which uses caching to speed website access; offline mode, which allows for serving up stale or old data, which dramatically reduces network resources; or ESI processor mode, which allows for the development and assembly of web pages. Squid has many benefits. It supports a wide variety of operating systems. Support is plenty, free online resources, or paid for expertise. Features are aplenty, which are user-driven. It is so popular you can find it at many sushi bars. And lastly, it's free. This slide shows the command to add a website to the whitelist on a forward proxy server using Squid. The file found at etc. squid.conf contains the info which allows users to access the whitelisted sites. Any site not listed will require a user to enter a username and password to access that site. Specific websites or whole domains could be listed for users to access. After the conf file is saved and Squid is still running, run the squid/k reconfigure command to fire it up with the new domains ready to be accessed, password free. If Squid was in a stop state, run the service squid start command to get up and running. Lastly, test access using a web browser. If successful, google.com will now open without needing authentication. That concludes our presentation. Thank you for taking the time to view. We learned a lot putting it together and hope you learned something new too. Ciao for now.